Seeing that these Spartans are coming forward, I move these two Sacred Band forward. I plan to have one hold them while the other turns and into their flank. But then I see a much bigger group of hoplites coming up the hill over here, and then my concentration shifts over here. I'm moving my artillery slingers around the flank and to hit them in the flank, of course. But as you can see, my ally decides to charge his men straight through my line, breaking it up, and attack the hoplite straight on with his inferior troops. As you can see, player Spartan tried to bushwhack my Sacred Band cavalry with his Spartans. He failed in that regard, but he keeps them busy for a little bit, and my slingers do take out a fair number of them. He stops them from charging into the back of these hoplites, at least. Now, being a bit outraged at my allies' behavior here, I decide to not move my Sacred Band in to help them, out of a bit of anger. And in that anger, I lost my micro ability and did not notice that this unit of hoplites were attacking this unit of Sacred Band. They will regroup, but I won't even notice that for quite a while. I charge his cavalry auxilia with the rest of my Sacred Band, or 3 of my Sacred Band. Or is that 2? Yeah, that's 2. They will regroup just like my Sacred Band did. Right here. I actually don't notice them for quite a while because my attention goes back over here with these. There's the Greek general. I wanted to take him out with my Sacred Band, but he notices and pulls him away, and I did not want to run straight into these cohorts, urban cohorts. Now his Spartans are attacking my Sacred Band, and my ally once again charges straight through my lines and breaks up the phalanx a bit. I finally get a charge into the back of these armored hoplites and cause them to rout. And then these guys rout at the same time. I figure it's going to be easy pickings against the Spartans, which it actually kind of is. I move back over here and move my try to get my cavalry around, but his hoplites are determined to catch them, so I move these 2 Sacred Band to occupy these hoplites. But I'm also leaving very weak Numidian legionaries to go against these Spartans. I charge his general, but he surrounds my horsemen with, or he finally catches my horsemen with his hoplites. Now I do not notice this unit of horsemen, but my attention, as you can see, as you can see, I won this part of the battle. Well, most of it. There's still this unit of hoplites. Now this unit I just completely forget about. Like I said, my micro ability has really suffered with these 2 separate battles where I'm the main one fighting and trying to maneuver both of them at the same time. See, my horsemen get caught in the back. Luckily, it's cavalry auxilia, they can't do much. I charge into the back of all these peasants and urbans, but there's just too many for them to actually rout easily. I surround this unit of hoplites, or I kind of surround them. As you can see, I forgot about these guys, and these guys aren't moving. Oh, now they're moving. At this point, I'm feeling at least a little good about this battle. I'm thinking that I have a chance to win this. Yeah, but as you can see, my slingers are doing nothing. They would have been very useful should I have moved them quicker. Now I'm moving them to the flanks of these urbans, and now my allies' troops are starting to rout. They did serve their purpose of holding a lot of the hoplites, but they were too weak to do much damage, and my Roman opponent still has a lot of men remaining. As you can see, my Numidian ally is actually starting, all of his troops are actually starting to rout. Now, in all this chaos, a few times I actually forgot that Numidia was my ally, showing how I lost my composure right there, but I actually forgot that he was my ally and tried to attack him a few times. Luckily for me, you can't target your allies, and they weren't hit by my troops. But as you can see, all my people are starting to rout. I didn't even notice this, all these regrouped units back here, because now I was concentrating on this. These two Sacred Band are slowly getting surrounded. My Balearic Slingers are being chased. Can't really do much against that. He still has all these archers. Now they can't really do much with the uphill shooting, but they do provide a slight panic by fire attack effect. Yeah, I finally moved that unit of Sacred Band that was over there. A little too late, but they do rout this unit of Urbans. As you can see, my unit is now surrounded and routing. I do last-ditch efforts and I do last-ditch charges right into phalanxes, and once they start routing, I finally noticed these regrouped units. One unit of severely depleted Sacred Band, and 3 units of depleted horses, depleted cavalry. As you can see, the Sacred Band finished off those Urbans, and are now facing the Spartans. At this point, my ally has quit the game in a fit of rage. He actually called me a noob before he quit. His first thing he said to me the entire game, and he was calling me a noob. As you can see, he's using his Spartans to stop my slingers from doing any further damage, while my Roman opponent is now going after these Sacred Band. I try a few more charges, which routs the last of my remaining Sacred Band, really. This Sacred Band will soon be surrounded by these Urbans and these Spartans. They'll actually stay in the fight for a little while, which is pretty impressive. It makes this fight right here.
No excuses can be made for fleeing like this.
This fight right here actually makes Sacred Band some of my favorite units. My slingers are coming back to try to assist by helping these Spartans in their backs. As you can see, my Sacred Band are bravely staying in the fight, and even though defeat is certain. As you can see, my Roman opponent reformed his line. My Greek opponent is surrounding the Sacred Band with his hoplites. I charge into the backs of these Urbans, but I don't have enough forces to do much damage. And before the fight even starts, these Sacred Band flee. Now this video will probably be in 2 parts, and I'm probably going to end up interrupting something I'm saying with a cut. But Oh well. Now all I really have left, well, all I have left is these slingers, and at this point, I tell my opponents that it was a very good game, very fun game, and admit my own defeat. While the Spartans would never catch my slingers,
Winning
I wouldn't
is
be able to
surely
win
the
this.
first duty of any soldier. But your army has failed. The enemy has triumphed.
As you can see, fortunately, it was only an average defeat. My ally Cameron only had 404 kills, showing the value of non-upgraded units going against highly upgraded units. So don't do that. And I had 2,128 kills, almost went 1-for-1 in all my with all my men, with 417 men remaining. Sea Slayer 211, the Julii, had 2,268 kills, with 1,661 men remaining, and player Spartan of the Death Cloud clan, controlling the Greek cities, had 981 kills, with 371 men remaining. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, don't rely too much on a hill advantage if you're fighting superior troops. Okay.